My name is Michael Litka. I live at 488 Shelton Avenue. I just heard about this afternoon. Thank you to Valley Firearms. Mr. Flynn Yatomos, is it Flynn? Finn, I can read. You might not be the most popular guy in the room tonight. I'm not here because I believe that this ordinance has any shot at being passed. I apologize. And, you know, I believe that you and the rest of your board are all in the positions you are because you want to help our community and, you know, you do want to do the things right. I didn't start out in Shelton. I started out in Bridgeport, not the greatest area. So then I moved to Stratford, and I've been blessed with a beautiful home and a beautiful town here in the city. And to be honest with you, since first time I was offered to buy a gun on the street was 13 years old. I can tell you a dozen different places where people can go and find guns illegally. I possess my own pistol permit. I do everything legally. I paid for it all, and I'll tell you what, it took a while, and I worked hard for it. You know, I kept myself on the straight and narrow so that I was able to have it. These ordinances, you don't want people in the public areas having guns. You know, I know any one of you, and even you yourself, if you had access to a gun and somebody was hurting me or my goddaughter or my nieces or my sisters, you know, I expect that any of the first responders, any of these pistol permit people that have had their background check, I don't think that they would in any other reason, but I know damn well if they had to, they put two in the chest and one in the head to protect anybody. That's us as Americans. We protect each other.
Don't do it for me.
If anybody ever tried to hurt you, I wouldn't ask for your permission. I do not want to see any family have to bear what the families in Newtown or the families in Colorado. I had a nephew who was in Sandy Hook that day. He was in the 3rd grade. He made it out just fine. But, you know, we could talk about teachers having pistols and this and that, but this meeting here today is about the men and women who have passed the background checks and who have done the necessary steps to take care of their constitutional rights. The whole process is even ludicrous as it is, but now they have all these new laws. But like the other gentleman said, these laws aren't stopping the criminals. I know anybody can go buy a gun, any criminal. We go to Valley Firearms, we pass every background check that you have to. Even the clerk, he ain't gonna sell to somebody who he doesn't trust. It's his choice. You taking away our right to carry, whether it's in a public place or whether it's in a private road off of White Hill somewhere, there is crime everywhere. The crime doesn't come from the people who pass the background checks. You don't have to worry about me committing a crime. Served in the Navy, you know, I'm trying to become a cop now. I love Shelton. I would move out of Shelton today if you told me I couldn't. I just bought my first house at 25 years old. I'll sell my house. If you tell me I cannot go to the park where kids are getting shot at school, but I'm not supposed to expect that somebody who couldn't possibly do it at a dog park on the corner of Nels Rock Road or down by the river down there with the new thing you got. No, it's about safety. Unfortunately, our society is not safe. Focus on what's going to make us safe. These gentlemen here, these first responders, I mean, if it was up to me, the first responders would carry while they're on the job. People, volunteer firemen are getting clipped off by the dozens in different places. These men, these women do not deserve to even be it's offensive to even have an ordinance like this. Worry about the criminals, sir. I support you in any other things that you do that are positive towards that. You know, I don't think you're a bad guy for doing this. I think maybe your heart was in the right place, but you worded it wrong. I don't know if you had a couple cocktails on, but there's no way that this ordinance should even be being discussed. Thank you. Wish you the best of luck.